Fortnite is actually doomed. In this video, I will be explaining the dark fate of both the Chapter 6 Island and OG, so without further ado, let's dive in. Let's first talk about OG. In OG, the bunkers are illuminating red lights and the moon is blood red. Now, the last time there was a blood moon was all the way back in Chapter 4, Season 4 when Kado time traveled. So this basically means that Kado is here on the OG map. But why is he here? Well, this is because back in Chapter 4, Season 4, he had the intention of time traveling to the Chapter 1 map, but he was unable to after his duel with Shimmer Dusk. Now, the moon being red is actually an event codenamed OG Moon, and this will stay until October 3rd, and guess what? Season 5 is set to end on October 3rd. Now, what about the red lights? Well, this is definitely the imagined order in a panic, because back in OG Season 4, the bunkers were blinking lights in Morse code, which translated to something is wrong. Now, in this video, give it a watch if you haven't already, I theorized that the person sending these signals was Dr. Sloan, because during the Big Bang, Sloan must have somehow got trapped in the past and realizes that the past is different. Now, what does this have to do with the red lights at the IO bunkers? It's simple. The IO is losing their minds right now. I mean, think about it. We had red rift butterflies and a red rift followed by a red cube going around and printing runes, and now we have a blood red moon with a time traveling vampire on the island. The IO has all right to panic like crazy.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Also, while we're on the topic of the cube, it turns out that Nathaniel the Cube will sink into Loot Lake, but this time the lake will be red. Not purple, but red. The Imagined Order is definitely losing their minds right now. Now, would OG Season 6's event play differently considering the fact that we have a red cube? Well, yeah. I theorized that when Nathaniel the Cube breaks open, assuming that he will, instead of being taken to the in-between, we will actually be taken to the Spirit Realm, and we will likely see the Dark Presence tasking Kado Thorn to follow the main cast of characters. Now, before I wrap OG up, I want to talk about the voting booths in OG. They have the 7 logo on them. Now, this can be a reused asset, but past voting booths never, and I mean never, had the 7 logo. So what's going on? I theorized that the visitor never actually left. He might have made plans to leave the island, but after realizing that something is wrong, he decided to stay behind and remotely pilot the rocket so that whatever threat is going on the island, well, whatever threats on the island thinks that he's gone. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. My bad. Anyways, what about Battle Royale? Well, there's a lot. It seems that ONINOSHIMA might actually be destroyed, and it's thanks to this new NPC known as Dr. Theodore Fliesby. I don't know how you pronounce that. Anyways, he says that he's an expert at parasitic infestations. However, this one is really bad. Another piece of dialogue is this one. Like, come on, bro. Inevitably destroy the island. This obviously spells doom for ONINOSHIMA. Before I wrap this video up, I would like to talk about this monolith because it is very intriguing. Now, the monolith will be used for a Daft Punk concert, which is around the corner actually on September 27th. There will be audio logs around the monolith to collect 4 to 5 days before, similar to Remix how we had to find Hope's audio logs on the map. Now, what's interesting is that after the concert, the monolith will still be around and will look like this. In the update, we have in the files 2 new events that are big events. They're codenamed Lime Rock and Sky Mango. Now, I theorized that Lime Rock could be a Chapter 7 event. Sky Mango, on the other hand, could be this season's finale event. Now, you could say that Stride Mice is this season's finale event, but many hints pointed to it being the Daft Punk concert. Anyways, the reason why I said that Sky Mango is the finale event is, well, the name itself. Sky represent the Spirit Realm merging with ONINOSHIMA. Now, I don't know what Mango stands for, but we'll have to wait and see. Another reason why I theorized that Sky Mango is this season's event is because back in Chapter 6, Mini Season 1, after the Death Star sabotage, we saw the Spirit Realm beam attempting to crack the loop bubble. Now, the loop bubble was in the sky, and what's the event code named? Sky Mango. If you want more proof, we have dialogue from Daigo. Daigo states that the veil between the Spirit Realm and this world is thinning, and usually when something invades the island in any event, it's through a crack in the sky, which further proves my point. That's gonna wrap the video. Now, if you did enjoy, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel, and if you don't want to, then that's fine. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.